Hey, it's Edward here. So now we're going to discuss about whether or not you should follow a daily habit or routine. So let me go ahead and discuss that topic. It has been discussed a lot with a lot of big successful entrepreneurs, and here's my little take on that kind of dealio. So, to me, you good. It's good. It's really good. Having a good routine is something that has been done again and again. Books and books and books upon books have continually narrowed down very specific routines, very specific habits, very specific mindsets, and there's thousands and thousands of top read entrepreneurial books that everyone should read if they want to become an entrepreneur or want to become successful, that there is going to be recommended to you. And there are always those routines, those habits that come up again and again and again. But you got to think about this. Every single one of them comes up with a little slightly different answer. They're always going to come up with a very slightly different answer in a very slightly different way of saying the same thing. So for me, if you want to go ahead and follow a daily routine, be my guest. My advice, though, is don't become restricted by it. Don't do this. This is my routine. I have to follow this. I don't have a daily routine. I really don't. I just go through the day and I already know what I'm going to do, and I don't think about it, because to me, it's just like, hey, I need to do this right now. I do have time. Okay, good. This is the first priority. When I do have that time, if this happens and I don't really have time and I just gotta wake up and go, right out the door, right when I wake up, okay, well, we gotta, slant the routine a little bit in a different direction. And I have different priorities depending on how much time I have, what I need to do, things that I need to get done, and it just varies from day to day, and I never really have that kind of daily routine. I just have things that are, this is very good to put as my priority, but it's okay if it doesn't happen. It's just depending on what's going on. And that's how I like to go about life. And if you really talk to these big fat entrepreneurs, these big people that are in the game, I'm going to tell you, they don't have those daily routines either. I mean, they've got different things to do, and it changes. Most of them are traveling. You got to think about this. Most of them are traveling. They're going from one hotel to another hotel in a different place, different culture, different environment. I mean, if you wake up here in America, there's a certain routine and habit that we have here. And if you go to China, it's going to completely change. If you go to Taiwan, it's going to completely change, right? If you go to Spain, it's going to completely change. So you can't really follow a routine because you're in a different country, right? Because they got different routines and habits. It's like if you're scheduling something at 12 o'clock and in the afternoon, and you're saying, oh yeah, I need to go ahead and take my car to the dealership and have it wiped, or I need to do something cleansing, like clean my stuff or whatever, you need to get some service done. You need to get your watch in for repair, whatever it is. And you're in Spain. I believe it's at 12 o'clock. It might be at 2 o'clock, but they have a siesta, I believe. So what does that mean? All of a sudden, you try to do that, and it can't happen because now you're in Spain. So what? Are you gonna fall apart because you can't do your daily habit or routine and your day is now ruined? Seriously, that's not the way to go, right? You're gonna be obsessed about that, so don't do that. Just don't have tunnel vision. Be a little bit more fluid, be a little bit more dynamic. Daily habits and routines are there to help you get to a good mindset, to help you throughout the day. But they're not there as an absolution. They're not there as an absolute. They're not there to make sure that you will have a good day. It's up to you to still have a good day. They're just there as a tool to help you get there. So don't rely too much on the habits and routines. And let me tell you something else. Times are going to change. believe me, times are going to change, and some daily habits and routines are going to alter over time just because technology is getting better, things are changing in terms of culture, and what may work in a certain culture may no longer work anymore as just time changes and cultures change and people change in general. So don't get too focused on a routine. Again, I don't know how many times I can say that. Just don't get too focused on it. It's not really going to help you if you do that. So that's just my opinion on this. Don't, rat on me or anything like that for that. But, that's just my opinion. So there you have it. That's my opinion on routines. I do hope you got something from this video. I do hope to see you in the next one.